Calisthenics exposed.
The story goes on. So I do my first bar history. This is how I met Beast through Giant. Giant gets Beast and Armstrong. Shout out to the two legends to pull up. They both you know what I mean. Obviously, Beast is the CEO of Beast Mode, and then Armstrong is one of the team members of Beast Mode. They both come to the gym. I'm chopping it up with them. We do some bar tricks. Um, Beast touched the ball, Giant touched the ball, I touched the ball, Armstrong touched the ball. I put a whole collage together, boom, 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 throw it up on the gram. It's lit. I interviewed Giant and Beast right then and there. So Giant is saying his spill about Hannibal. You know, Beast is there, you know, certain things. Beast like, nah, that's not what happened. This what happened. XYZ. Um, Correcting Giant on whatever he's saying if he's saying the wrong thing and Beats don't agree with it. Then obviously the whole big thing came up with barbarians being baby beast mode. So obviously Beast ain't say nothing when Giant said that. So it's a big thing. So we was live at the time, right? Armstrong was live. Send me all in the comments like, yo, because I believe I mentioned Simi name at that time, gave him a shout out about him doing, you know, high reps and yeah, he's beast mode and XYZ. At this time, no hashtag beast mode in Simi's joint. You can go back and check. I'm telling you, no beast mode in his bio, none of that. But you know, I knew obviously that he was kind of claiming beast mode, but not claiming beast mode. If that makes sense, it's usually beast mode when it's convenient. In any event, I put these bar history videos out, like mad clips of Beast and Giant. It shakes the whole calisthenic community up. So when y'all talk about calisthenic exposing, people are talking now. Dudes was just posting midgets and doing comedy. They was dead and stinking until we mentioned their name, and now they, what? Like I said, we're Con Ed in this game, bro. We're giving dudes light, but when it's time, you gotta pay your bill because your lights will get turned off again. Like, dude, like, so be easy. And that's not being arrogant. But just like Calisthenic Exposed, we turned the internet upside down when it came to bar history. If you think I'm lying, ask anybody that was around, whether it was Armstrong, whether it was Beast, whether it was Snoop, whether it was Simi himself, Shredder, Prince Kong, bro. You you name it. Prince Kong was calling me the last bar prophet, bro. I kid you not. I got multiple videos now with him calling me that. At the time, I'm just like, I'm just doing videos. What is he talking about? But now, later on, I kind of see what he was saying. The game was dead, bro. The game, bro. Axe Bam Bam. Me and Bam Bam kind of had like some words when I was doing the bar history and I had dropped the Zeph video. Anyway, we're not gonna go off track. I'm not claiming to be no bar prophet, but I definitely came through and shook up the calisthenics and woke a lot of people up. And it's the same with what's going on now, right? So after I did those videos, I ended up obviously interviewing Beast about him running down on Hannibal and that situation to battle Hannibal. Then I did um I forgot what was the second bar history I did, but before all of that, I was talking to Giant. So Giant was like, "Yo, I got this video coming out, and when you put this video up with Beast, do this, do that." And he was like, "Yo, add his single or something in the beginning of it." And I was like, "Single?" He like, "Yeah, this song." Beast guy was like, "John, I don't put music on my videos." He caught a fit behind that. You know, obviously, I stopped listening to music in 2004. You know, especially like after I turned Muslim, started memorizing Quran, stopped watching TV. It was a major transition for me in prison, and I felt music was one of the causes, you know, subconsciously on how I was moving. Not saying that it was a super influence and I try to do everything that I heard on the tracks. No, but believe it or not, everything you watch, everything you listen to, it has some kind of effect on you. And music and these different kind of movies, Menace to Society, South Central, all of these movies is, you know, boys in the hood, you kind of try to live those out if you're not careful. So obviously I stopped listening to music, and in my belief that music is, you know, unlawful in a religion. You know what I'm saying? Not the necessarily the lyrics if they're wholesome, but most of the lyrics we listen to is talking about rape, rob, kill, shoot them. You know what I mean? So in any event, I told him like, yo, I don't do the music. Now I'm thinking he was gonna kind of like be like, all right, that's cool because he's Muslim too. But obviously he does his music. That's him. That's between him and Allah. I'm not tripping. He's with Jadakiss. He's with Styles XYZ. He catches a fit. What? You ain't? And I'm like, yeah, nah, I can't put no track on the beginning of that. So I'm gonna just drop the video like how I've been dropping them. Um, so he like, yeah, all right, that's why, yeah. And it's crazy because I was going to introduce you to Jada, and I don't care. Obviously, like at one time when I was listening, Styles P was like my favorite rapper. That was my dude. But Giant didn't know that because I never talked about it. I never mentioned that to him, and I never even pressed him to meet Jada or Styles or any of them because I'm in a whole different zone, bro. I'm not on music time. I'm on workout time. So me and him had a big falling out behind that, but it wasn't like it was far gone. So finally, it was like I guess we kind of like mended the situation. Like he kind of like allowed it. Like, all right, man, I ain't tripping. You don't do the music. You don't do the music. We talked about it. He's like, yo, what scholars you following that saying music is haram in the religion, is unlawful? We get past that. So now I'm like, yo, I'm about to interview Ed Boston. I'm about to interview this dude, interview that dude, interview this dude. And then he goes,
The Ripstick is a powerful little tool that fits right in your pocket. You can use it anywhere, home, gym, or even on the go. It's designed to target your smaller, stabilizing muscles that calisthenics and weightlifting usually miss. Great for shoulder rehab, injury prevention, and full upper body activation. It's super convenient, affordable, and also hits your abs hard. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, the Ripstick takes your training to the next level.